Hello, boys and girls. Welcome along. I'm drooping a little bit again. How are we all doing? Are we ready for a transfer window adventure? Goodness me, I am. I don't see how any of this could possibly go wrong. It's all going to be fine. I need it. I need a drink. Where's my? I need to shake it. Cheers, everybody. We're on the honey lemon black tea iced tea holy again tonight. Exclamation mark holy in the chat. And delicious it is too. D Draco, thank you very much for 60 months. Woo! Have you seen what Clate's announced? What has Clate's announced? I'm googling the word Clates to see what he announced. That's probably not the right way to find out. Well, I've FPL for FM streamers. Oh wow, he's actually done my idea. Awesome. I assume I'm getting a cut. You all saw the video where I proposed it as a thing. That makes it my intellectual property. So I don't want to have to sue him, but we might have to sue him. It's fine. I'm probably getting a cut. I'll have to check with my lawyers. I've built a web app that allows viewers to play fantasy football during Football Manager streams. You have not, you liar. You've got somebody else to do that for you. There's no way he's built that. There is no way he's built that himself. But that is cool. I'll have a proper look at it later. But that is cool. Very cool. I'm looking forward to all the money it's going to make me from my cut. I better make my Lego website now before someone does that idea. Howlongtobuild.com. That was my other software development project that I'm supposed to be doing that I haven't started. So there you go. I've claimed the intellectual property of that one as well by saying it on a stream. So they're both mine. Hopefully someone will make that. This might be how I become a millionaire. Just say all my ideas on streams and then just sue people who go and do them at some point in the future and just take 80% of whatever they make. That's probably better than doing the work yourself, isn't it? I might become a monster. Mr. Gavlar, thank you very much for 40 months. And Ngad, thank you very much for 15 months. Awesome sauce from both of you. Very much appreciated. Guess what? We don't have to do a YouTube intro anymore because we're not doing YouTube highlights anymore. So if you were used to the YouTube highlights, you just have to watch the streams back now. So consider that your intro. You'll be fine. Never reveal your ideas out loud. I did that once 2 years later, Word for Windows. I mean, the thing is, under UK law, by saying them out loud, you do own the copyright for them. You don't actually have to go through the court to register trademarks and copyright and stuff under UK law. Just being the first to say it is enough. If you can prove you had the idea before somebody else did it, you still own it. So obviously the best thing to do is to go and get it formally copyrighted and stuff. But yeah, the best thing you can do is to say it out loud, but especially if it's on a stream and you can prove it. But yeah, I'll claim that. So you own that new Lego aeroplane and the German postcard. Exactly. It's all mine. Has Topher been properly fired? No, he's decided to become a professional ballerina. He's living his dream. He's joining the circus. Do they do ballet in the circus? I'm reallocating resources. Anyone who watches Block Party as well might notice that today's Block Party video was all bells and whistles and whizzing and stuff. That's because I've got him doing something that people actually watch rather than the highlights of these. That, in the nicest possible way, if you are one of the 9 people who watch them, I'm sorry. There's probably, if you all club together and pay like 40 quid an episode, then we'll keep doing them. But as it is, we can't really justify keep doing them when they're not getting watched. How will you prove it with no YouTube highlights for posterity? Surely the VODs disappear. The VODs don't disappear at all. They all stay on YouTube forever, unless I delete them. We're still going to be streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. So just because the Twitch VODs disappear, don't worry, the YouTube VODs stick around forever. So Lego's the main thing now. FM is the side hustle. I mean, it's been that way for 9 months. We're just some of our systems and processes are finally catching up with that concept. But yeah, I spend 80% of my time working on Block Party now. And now so does Topher. We've moved him over there. Moved him over to the moneymaker. The video of the T-Rex in the video today made me think that's not something Kev's done. There you go, see? Although, to be fair, I was sat in the doctor's car park this morning waiting for Anna to come out, and Topher said, have you got any pictures of the T-Rex from your living room? And I said, no. Typed T-Rex into the photos on my phone, and that video came up, and I said, here you go. Do something with this. So that was officially a joint effort, because I wasn't at home to take a photo, but I did. That was a clip from a TikTok from about 6 months ago. So yeah, he managed to grab it from somewhere. Not surprising after FM25 mess and then this being meh. I mean, I'm still very much enjoying the game, but unfortunately, there's lots of people who aren't, so views just aren't where they need to be. And I've talked quite a lot about how it doesn't really matter, because I'll keep making the YouTube videos regardless, because they don't cost me anything to do, and I'm going to be playing the game anyway, so I may as well make the videos. I'll still stream. For some reason, I just feel the need to keep streaming because of my love of the game. So the streams aren't going anywhere because I really love streaming. So the streams are safe, but there was no justification in paying Topher to edit highlights and then nobody watching them. So yeah, I'll pay him to do something that actually makes me money instead, which makes more sense. Basically Topher moving from the lowly affiliate club to the main club. Yeah, exactly. How many episodes are left of Pocopia? I mean, it'll keep going indefinitely. I recorded another one this afternoon, which should be out tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I'll keep going until I get bored of it, which is unlikely. This is great. I can sit back and enjoy the stream without worrying how to make a video. I mean, that should never have been a worry. After all this time, you can admit it was a very easy gig because the streams are such high quality and focused. So I imagine the difficulty was trying to decide if any of it was like of a level where you can leave it out. Trying to get 3 hours of this gold down to 20 minutes. That was the hard bit, I'm sure. Right, shall we play some football? We've got a transfer window to do. Where are we? We've got a transfer window to do, and we're going into it, and things aren't... I mean, it's not going as well as it could be going. We'll phrase it that way. We are bottom of the league. We're 3 points adrift of safety, and everyone above us has a game in hand on us. I'm not even sure how that's happened. Presumably because we got knocked out of the cup so early that we were like, we might as well play an extra Premier League game. But it is about to be the January transfer window. We have been given a little bit more money to spend, but it is only a little bit more money. I don't really know what I can do for £6 million to try and turn this ship around. I think my best bet is probably focusing on youngsters that we can use in the promotion season next season and try and find really good young players. I don't think we necessarily need to be going and getting someone who's going to come in and change everything for us now. Like this guy who's wanted by Bayern Munich and Juventus, and he's 20 years old. That's probably the kind of signing we should be making. He's not going to come in and save us now, but he'll be great in a year and a half when we're back in the Premier League again. And there's a few like that. Basically, we're looking for anyone who's wanted by big clubs. We're going to try and swoop. We're doing some swooping. And if anyone who is really good and might actually improve the team appears, then we'll do that as well. But for now, I mean, let's see how much this guy would cost. Let's talk to his agent. 950,000. That's the kind of price we're looking at for players. And we're going to do it on the Never Never. So we'll give them 200,000 up front and stick the other 750 on the Never Never. And then if we can find like 8 of these, then we've got a chance. They feel they can get more for him. They're monsters. All right, well, there you go. We'll try that. We'll make that offer and see what happens. It's not actually, the window's not actually open yet. Stream highlights are ending. They're the best vids. If only that were true. I mean, if they were the best videos, they wouldn't get the lowest views. Would be my response to that. Everything is a business decision, and we've let them run a year longer than we probably should have done. There you go. Lewis Brown is on his way to Millwall. Thank you for your service, Lewis. You'll forever be the real club captain, but you've proven you're not Premier League quality and it's time to go. Thank you, Lewis Brown. There you go. We are going to get this guy. But yeah, realistically, we should have knocked stream highlights on the head the moment FM25 was cancelled. We've kept them going for much longer than it made any kind of financial sense to do. And Topher, bless him, has been doing them for the last year for half of what he used to earn doing them because views have been so low. So we've both done everything we can to keep them going in terms of sacrificing pennies, operating at losses, that kind of thing. But there comes a point where your accountant tells you to stop giving Topher so much money. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Right, who have I thanked for the subs? I said thank you to Engad. Ross, thank you for the sub. Cole, thank you for 23 months. Ross, thank you for 21 months. And I will hydrate. Is Topher a business expense? Of course he is. Everything's a business expense. There's very little I ever spend money on. It's not a business expense. I'm struggling to think. I mean, I guess our food shopping most of the time is not a business expense. There's not a lot else that it doesn't go through the business. Was it Anna that told you to stop paying Topher so she can buy more sharks? It was exactly that, yeah. Yeah, it won't be a coincidence if you see Anna having more sharks. Just to clarify, because I don't want this narrative to get away from me while we're all having some fun time. I've not stopped paying Topher. I've just moved him to a different part of the business. He literally got paid today. So he is, we've not unfortunately been able to fire him. Legal got involved, but we're reallocating him. Christian, thank you for the sub. Bond Streams, thank you for the sub. 26 months, eh? Lovely stuff. If you streamed or vlog a supermarket food shop, it can be a business expense. Yeah, ish. The thing with business expenses, you can't just, like, I don't know. I need an example. I'm literally looking for anything that didn't go through the business in this room. Right, this notebook. This notebook I bought off of Etsy. It cost me about £8. The plan for it, because I'm a middle-aged woman now, you might see it's Disney. It's not an official product, that's why it was only £8, but it's a Disney notebook. And we're going to Florida in about a month. And I've bought this notebook. And I also bought a little Bluetooth printer that can print out photos from my phone. This also didn't go through the business. And my plan is, while we're at Disney, once a day, I'm going to print a photo that I've taken and I'm going to stick it in my book and write a few notes about what we're doing and just do a little holiday journal thing. Now, I can't, now I've shown that in the stream, it can't magically become a business expense because just showing it in the stream isn't quite enough. I also have to prove that, like, I couldn't have made the content without it. It made the content, it has to kind of pay for itself within the, I have to prove that there was a sensible business decision behind getting it. I can't just buy myself a Rolex and go, hey, Rolex, and put that through the business. And it was in one video that made £3. That's not how it works. So I need to be able to show that I've generated, like if I do a TikTok series now, and I might, if I do a TikTok series now, where every day I vlog the process of me putting my picture in and writing my notes and show my page, and those videos get views and it actually contributes to the business, then I will absolutely retroactively put that through the business. But you can't just, I can't just take you around Tesco with me and say, hey, business expense now. I'd have to like actually do some food content that was successful. This might sound stupid, and fair enough it does. Can you claim your electricity as a business expense? The way I have to do it is I have to be able to prove what percent, and this is only how it works because I rent. It's one of the reasons we still rent rather than owning, because if you own, it becomes a lot more complicated because your house increases in value, and it basically means you can't do this. But by renting, if we can prove what percentage of our house is for business use, and the accepted way of doing that is how many rooms have you got, how many rooms are solely for business use. So we've got 3 bedrooms and 2 rooms downstairs, so 5 rooms total. 2 of those rooms are exclusively business use. This office and the Lego room next door, they are purely for business use. So 2/5 of our house is actually business premises, not residential premises. So we then have to track how much we spend on our rent and all of our utilities. So gas, electric, internet, insurance, probably other stuff. This is kind of what Anna and the accountant do without me really getting involved. This is the boring stuff I don't really do. But 2/5 of all of that, the business pays because it's paying for its share. So yes, so 2/5 of my phone bill as well. So 2/5 of the electricity goes through is paid for by the business. The other 3/5 is paid by us personally, even though the business uses way more electricity than I do, because it's my computer and my lights and stuff being on all the time that makes our electricity bill so high. So there you go. Complicated. Right. We'd quite like to beat Brentford. Is Chizzy back? Where is he? What's wrong with Chizzy? Where is Chizzy? What's Chizzy's surname? I'm saying Chizzy a lot. I want Chizzy. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's still injured. That's a shame. We could recall Johnny Day. Is it time? Are we giving him the opportunity for the redemption arc? Imagine if he comes back and saves us. If ever there would be a player deserving of a knighthood, it would be Johnny Day coming back and saving us. Can you imagine? Right. He won't be back today, but for the next match, Johnny Day will be back. I don't know if he's good enough. Yeah, we've said that every time we've got promoted after non-league. We said that in League 2. We said it in League 1. We said it in the Championship. He's consistently proven us wrong. We know McGallagher can't really get the job done at this level, but maybe Johnny Day is just absurd. Maybe he comes in and scores. And he just needs to get a couple of winners for us. It's not like we don't need to suddenly turn into promotion form. We just need to, over the second half of the season, win one more game than those teams above us. If we get like 4 or 5 wins between now and the end of the season, that's probably enough to stay up. And he might just, off the bench, grab us a goal here and there to make that happen. And ultimately, our two backup strikers are both injured. Burnell and Hurtado are both pretty much out for the season, so we're very light on strikers anyway. Purple box fix. Press escape. I don't even know what that means. What purple box? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's got a purple box? Why do we need to fix it? A purple box sounds like a nice thing to have. I'd love a purple box. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Right. See, this is the Johnny Day channel that he'd be in right now. Oh! 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 We're not dead yet! When you click on stuff, purple box appears since the update. Ah. And I don't want you to get offended by what I'm about to say. In the nicest possible way. Who cares? I don't mind if there's a purple box on the screen. A lot of the screen's purple. It's not, it doesn't feel like something I need to fix. I missed a few streams, but I've come back as it's Johnny Day. Can you get some people to come and keep me company on Kick, please, Kev? Can some people go and keep Max the Great 2 company on Kick, please? Although, to be fair, I can see there are currently 4 people watching on Kick, which is about 4 times as many as we usually have. So you are amongst quite the crowd for our usual Kick viewership. So count yourself lucky that you're surrounded by so many bots as people. Sorry, my mistake. We're losing again. It's not quite. I think our highest we've ever got to on Kick is 7 viewers. If we ever make it to double figures on Kick, woo, we'll be bringing the stream highlights back. That's for sure. We won't, but we might. We will not, but we could. We won't. Digging Dude, thank you for 13 months. Rango, thank you for 10 months, filling the sad void between non-league to legend and the new save. I do have a bone to pick with you. Thank you for the sub. There's no number in non-league to legend. It's a T that goes there. NLTL, not NL2L. And J Tiz, thank you for 47 months. Came over from Twitch so Topher didn't get paid. I mean, Topher was only getting paid for YouTube, and he's not even getting that now. So you are safe to watch wherever you want, boys and girls. It doesn't matter. Topher's not getting paid wherever you watch. It makes no difference. Oh. Oh. La da da da. Let's embrace the football. We always embrace the football. I do have a question to ask about something that apparently asked on happened on a previous stream as well. I saw it in the comments when I was evicting Topher from Lalujo Live to make sure he didn't burn it down on his way out. But I accidentally looked at the comments. Am I on the right channel? Ah, here we go. Someone put, I can't watch this anymore. I know it's an edit of a stream and I know it's your Earth 2 save, but if you aren't interested, then why should we be? I'm very disappointed as I was looking forward to this season, but you act like you really don't care and aren't paying attention. That's not what that's just setting the scene. That's the context. The best part was one of the replies. And I need verification that this happened. I don't doubt that it did, but I don't remember it. One of the replies, there's no way you can watch Kev and not know that he's going to talk more about being able to run faster than an alligator than about the actual game. Honestly, it's you that needs to grow up. And I emphasize again, I'm not disputing that it happened. When did I talk about being able to run faster than an alligator? Because I have absolutely no memory of it, and it sounds like a fun stream that I'd quite like to go and watch. Yeah, I'm fascinated that the person who now can't watch, that was the straw that broke their camel, that broke their camel's back. They're the camel. That was the straw that. How have they made it to March? Is what I'm getting at here. Let's say they jumped on board at the start of FM26. How on earth have they made it this far before they have to stop? Everyone else stopped watching like mid-November. How on earth have they made it this far and be like, no, you know what? That's the line. He's not faster than an alligator. I refuse to accept it. I'm done. And just in case he is watching, which he's made it very clear he won't ever again, but just in case he is watching, I do care. I obviously want Bedford to win. If you want proof, watch the stream the other night where I basically rage quit because losing all the time was making me miserable. I obviously want to win. I am enjoying it. But, and I'll say this quietly for those at the back, it's a very easy game where you don't need to do very much. So I don't need to pretend that moving my fullbacks up and down makes any kind of difference. I don't need to pretend that I need to fiddle with training or I've got Bedford into the Premier League in like 8 years. You know, how much more do I need to be doing? If I was fully engaged with it the whole time, we'd be top of the Premier League now in our first season. How boring would that be? Oh, we're losing again. You also said that you were faster than a tiger. No. I said I was once chased by a lion, which I was. That is a terrible penalty. He obviously wants live commentary from you on all the matches. Then, I mean, sometimes people don't know what they actually want. I don't think they realise how boring it would be if the entire stream was me going, and McGilligot's got it out wide on the left-hand side. Oh, that cross has been a little bit overhit, but look, Amper's recovered the ball, and he's going to try and skin his fullback here. That's a deep cross. He's given it back to where McGilligot was when he did the original cross. And now Ammon, back to Larios, and his shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. But it's good to see that Bedford are showing a few... How boring is that? If that's what you want, you are not getting that here, because it's so boring. The only way that could be more boring is if I did it in an American accent. Right, let's do a football goal. Oh, look at Amper. He is actually all over the place. If you ever do that again, I'm never watching your streams ever again. I know. That was quite good. Because I can do it. It's been my job for like over 10 years. I can commentate. It's just not entertaining. People have got eyes. I'm sorry if you don't have eyes. Most people have got eyes. You can see. It is a collaborative performance exercise. You can see what's going on the screen. It's the difference between TV commentary and radio commentary. And so many people who commentate on their Football Manager content are commentating as if it's on the radio. You shouldn't be describing what's happening on screen. You should be adding to it. You can occasionally add a little bit of analysis or overexcitement or, we've conceded again. That's annoying. But it shouldn't be constant description. That's not what commentary is. That's not how you entertain somebody. So, yeah. I'm not going to commentate on the matches. And I'm sorry if it upsets that guy. But I'm not going to change because I am the greatest to ever do it. And I will continue in that role. I prefer a streamer who interacts with the chat rather than just commentates on what's going on in the game. Exactly. Kev hates Kick comment. I can't watch anymore. I love Kick. Kick is great. I love all the streaming platforms equally. The only way I could ever love one of them more than the other is if they put me on a contract. What about the lurkers? Honestly, who cares? I mean, we're not here doing radio commentary. If you need me to describe what's going on the screen, I don't really get what you're getting out of that. Surely it's more fun just having the interaction. I consider streaming to be like doing a radio show, but not like football commentary on the radio. I'm just here to chat and interact, and we're going to have a fun time, and there's going to be some football going on in the background, and occasionally something exciting will happen and we'll zoom in on it a little bit, but the majority of the time we're just going to have a chat and have fun, because otherwise streaming is just the same. This is why the workflow didn't work, because if streaming and YouTube videos are the same, then I don't want to do both, because I make YouTube videos all day. In the evenings I stream, and it has to be a different thing. And it is a different thing, and that's why I enjoy it. Streaming's like a live podcast, basically. Chat about anything with a little FM thrown in, exactly. Plus, streaming is Kev's primary social outlet. Yeah, exactly. I'm locked in this room all day, every day. It's a little less extreme now. I get to go out and about to the Lego shops, but a little insight on your typical Lego fan. They're all as socially awkward as I am, and we don't talk to each other when we're in there. We'll occasionally look at each other and point from the other side of the store. And sometimes one of them will come up to me and ask for a selfie, and I'll say, yeah, sure. What are you here for? Oh, I'm getting so-and-so set. And then we'll both stand there kind of looking diagonally away from each other, but hovering kind of close to each other, waiting for the other one to say something. And then one of us, sometimes me, sometimes them, will just slowly edge away and carry on about their day. And that's how every interaction in the Lego store goes, because we're all awkward autistic people. So yeah, this is my social interaction. That's lovely from Hurtado. Maybe we don't need Johnny Day. I'm a lurker, do not need commentary. No, exactly. I mean, what do I say here? Oh, look, we're getting absolutely walloped again. What happened there? That looked like it went in. There you go. Johnny Day's back, boys and girls. Johnny bleeping Day is back home. How do I registerize him? Get him straight in the team. Boom. Welcome home, Johnny Day. What day is it? Johnny. What time is it? Johnny. I'm not going to lie. Good, you shouldn't. We've talked about this before. Let's just all assume none of us are lying. It's fine. We don't. I would prefer if we operated on a system where just tell me if you are going to lie. Otherwise, I'll assume you're not going to lie. But I'm not going to lie. I only listen to the audio. I wouldn't notice if no FM was played, and that's fine. Will the other players understand him now he has an Aussie accent? Yeah, of course they will. Who is Wayne Jones? Oh, we've made an offer for Wayne Jones. Was I involved in this? I mean, he looks good, so apparently we're trying to sign Wayne Jones. I don't even remember doing this. Did I do this on the last stream? Let's start removing relegation release clauses. Now it looks quite likely they're going to be an issue. My director of football did it. Okay. I said I was just going to let the director of football do his thing. That does sound like something I'd say. When Johnny Day retires, can he be called Johnny Yesterday? Probably. Van der Hau needs a new contract. He's one of our best players. I mean, he's 33 and he's got 18 months left. I think he's actually probably all right as he is. Might need a new tactic. Fans are complaining. What are they going to do? Fire me? They don't own the club. We've tried a new tactic. It didn't work. Oh, yeah. That is delicious. What a beverage. Ooh. Plymouth is the ideal comeback game for Johnny Day. Let him come and bang a hat-trick against Plymouth. And get him in the team. Right, this guy is available for £1 million. But he's 33. We don't want old men. £700,000. These are the right kind of signings. So yeah, he's better than anyone we've got on the right wing, apparently. So let's bring him in. And then, 10 million and you're only a B. We don't have 5 million. Jude Terry. A 25-year-old with a photo. Does that maths even work? How old is he in real life? He's 25, American, and never played international football. I cannot imagine he's remotely good enough to play for us. So I don't think we need to worry ourselves with him. Cosimo Fiorini. 27. A little bit cheaper. This is a bit more like it. 0 caps for Switzerland. Again, not exactly screaming excellence, but he is better than any of our other midfielders. So let's try and sign him. Francis Onyeka, £220,000. These are the prices. These are the prices. Yeah, a lot of these are out of contract at the end of the season, but we need them now. So let's just pay small fees for them and get them in now. Joining us at the end of the season doesn't do much to help us stay up. Lewis Carroll. Not that one. He's 7 million. Yanis Antisti is a 31-year-old striker. Oh, he's quick, though. He doesn't score enough goals. Sam Robinson. Meh. Too expensive. Mario Orsalic. My kind of price. Oh, can you imagine if he was? He was that quick. Oh, Mario. Let's sign Super Mario. He's got a goatee. By the way, boys and girls, breaking news on the topic of beards. Anna has sent me an advert. Have you seen? Unless you are a wearer of a greying beard, you might not have seen. But I'm getting targeted a lot with these adverts on TikTok of this powder that basically, rather than dyeing your beard, you use this concealer powder to hide the grey in your beard. And Anna sent me a link to it, and I was like, "You told me I wasn't allowed to dye my beard," and she said, "Well, you're allowed to do that because it's not permanent." My response was, well, it's a bit too late now, because look at it. If I turn up in a video and I've got a black beard, I think people are going to notice. But she's saying it's fine. So I might be aging in reverse soon if I order some powder. Makes more sense to just dye it. I think the issue she rightly has with me dyeing it is I'll dye it jet black and it will look ridiculous. And then I'm stuck with it until the dye goes away. Whereas if the powder, the powder could look ridiculous and I could just wash it out. it lasts for the day as long as you don't shampoo it out, because then it's gone. So I think the theory is it's a way of trying out if it looks stupid or not without committing to it for a period of time. So there is sense to it. Oh, we're not going to get him. Are we going to get Super Mario? You're not having that. We didn't get Onyeka, which is very upsetting. You dye your hair? Why not the beard? I don't dye my hair. What makes you think I dye my hair? I've got grey all over. I've got grey coming through here. I've got grey patches all around the sides and the back. Why would I dye my hair and let my beard go grey? That's madness. Can we try and get him? No. I think we're going to miss out on Onyeka. I'd only ever noticed greys in your beard. I mean, it's a very new thing. They are just starting to come through there. And there's a little bit at the sides here, which I usually have it cut short enough so you don't notice it anyway. Right. We've got ourselves a Dussin. Damon Dussin. He's a good League One player. And the terrifying thing is, he's our second best midfielder. How do you keep such a good hairline? Easy. It's growing hair. Babies can do it. I honestly don't get how people mess it up. I can't do it anymore. You don't just forget how to grow hair. Just try a bit harder. Honestly, I think some of you just aren't even trying. Right, I am going to delay this winger. I'm going to delay everything until Super Mario. So we need to make sure we can afford them. So delay. There must be someone we can sell. But everyone we don't want is probably already gone or is on the transfer list. I think the board should give me some more money. We certainly don't want a 32-year-old centre-back. Right, Plymouth. Guess who's back? Get him in his best role. Get everyone in their best roles. We're changing everything. He wants to be a box-to-box midfielder, does he? You be a box-to-box midfielder then, Mr. Dustin. Right. We thought this day would never come again, but Johnny Day is starting for Bedford. He hasn't got his correct squad number, but it'll be fine. If Johnny Day scores in this match, he plays the next Premier League game. Because then we know he's back and he never lost it. It's like when Thierry Henry went back to Arsenal on loan. Everyone's like, I mean, is this even a good idea? He's surely past it. But is he? I mean, he's certainly capable of scoring against a team like Plymouth. For goodness sake. Ryan 1 has scored. How many other Ryans have they got? They've got one Price Kitchen in behind their striker. That feels like the local guy with a van and 3 apprentices. I can already see the sign in the local advertiser for One Price Kitchen. That's a great business model. He's in the Johnny Day channel. I mean, it is good to have him back. Nobody else does that. And I know we're playing Plymouth, but nobody else does what we've just seen from Day there. Just occupying that little bit of space out there where he's always caused trouble. Did you see GTO has been postponed again? I did not. Has it got out of Football Manager's way now? It does baffle me that they keep... I don't know why they announced a date only to postpone it 4 or 5 times. Why not just announce a date when it's like nearly ready? Because they are making them... They're almost certainly going to bring out a really good game, because they usually do. But they're making themselves look really incompetent. They're Sports Interactive-ing it. Have they moved to a new engine? They've delayed it to 2027 and it's going to have no international football. It's going to be so long, because they make all their money from GTA Online now, don't they? It's going to have been so long when they finally release the game. There's going to be a whole generation of people who play GTA Online all the time who are going to be so baffled when it launches without an online mode, like every Rockstar game ever. Because you never get the online mode until like 6 to 9 months after release. And it always launches on console first and comes out on PC like a year or 2 later. These young kids, these like 15, 16-year-olds, they're not ready for the fact that it's not even going to be what they're expecting when it comes out anyway. What, we have to play the story mode on a PlayStation? It's the only reason I still own a PS5. Oh, this feels like a move for somebody we're familiar with. Oh, I see. One Price Kitchen, welcome, apparently. In the US, a PS3 is considered a retro console now. Yeah, I mean, it's several generations old. When you go to EGX, the retro section at those events has had Xbox 360s in for years. I mean, that PS3 and Xbox 360, they did come out like 20 plus years ago. Being surprised that the PS3 is now considered retro would be like being surprised that the NES was considered retro when the PS3 came out. It's the same kind of time difference. I remember when I got my Xbox 360 and then shortly after my PS3, I joined a forum. Even that age is the story. I joined a forum called Mature Gamer, where you had to be over 25 to join, and I had to lie about my age by 2 years to be accepted. I was 23 years old. The idea of me having to lie to join something because I'm not yet 25, that alone is enough to tell you. My kids weren't born, or one of them wasn't, when the PS3 came out. She's now a full-grown adult with her own car, going to university. It's definitely a retro console. It's Johnny! Well, we're still going to lose, but who cares? Because we got what we came for. And that's why my podcast is called the Mature Gamer Podcast. Because it originally launched as a companion to that website, and then we fell out with the website owner because he wanted creative control of the podcast. We told him to do one and kept the name. And we're still going 15 plus years later, and his poxy little website has long become irrelevant. So Kev wins again. But yeah, PS3 is retro, obviously. Right, we got them together again. The boys are back together up front with him as well. I mean, that front four is fresh out of the Championship. What's the podcast called? I told you in my previous sentence. It's called the Mature Gamer Podcast. Oh, McGallagher really has lost it, hasn't he? His confidence is rock bottom, which is a problem. More. Right, here we go. Oh, we're not even doing a Frankie corner. Oh, no, that was ridiculous. Utterly absurd what we've just seen there. How was that even a highlight? Are we going to score? Because otherwise there's no reason why that was a highlight. Okay, that explains why it was a highlight. Right, we'll drop back down to normal attacking. We need someone who can come on and play on the left. Dior can go onto the left. We've got both days together. It could be Johnny Day and Ethan Amundsen Day. What a day that would be. Get Valentin Joseph back in here. We want all the puns all the time. Right, come on. Late Johnny Day winner to turn the season around. Give us our confidence back. It's only the FA Cup, but goodness me, winning the match matters. The confidence boost it would give us. He's in the Johnny Day channel. Across to McGallagher. Oh, so many times that's a goal. Oh, 96th minute on the clock and we've got a highlight. They've got Spikel Brits in goal, I've just realised. What is this shenanigans that's going on? Oh, end of 90 minutes. They just wanted to show the full-time whistle blowing. Right, who have we got on the bench who's going to come on and win us the game? Johnny Day's staying on. I don't care. He plays the full match and he likes it. Well, I see. He is man of the match at the moment, Johnny Day. With his goal and assist. Oh, what happened there? Oh, handball. A red card? Oh, second yellow card. For a deliberate handball. That's harsh. Because it was a nothing thing. But they're now down to 10 men. We've got to beat him now. And Frankie McGallagher has finally scored again. The right players are getting the goals. This is going to be a confidence booster. This is a little taste of what next season's going to be like again. Day and McGallagher got back together up front. Unless Super Mario comes in and ruins everything. If this is Johnny Day's sole contribution, coming back in, presumably as a senior player, and just lifting the squad with a man of the match performance in a game we really probably would have lost under normal circumstances. If he never plays for us again after this, if Mario signs in 2 days' time and this is it for Johnny Day, this might be enough to save us. Just coming back and the dynamics boost this is going to give us. This is like doing a fitness friendly. And we would have lost without Johnny Day. It's Johnny bleeping Day. Give him a hat trick on his return. Come on. That's all we want now. It's all coming together. All we needed was Johnny Day. Go on. Perfect 10. Oh, it's only half time. I thought that was it. He's still got 15 minutes to do his hat trick and get to his perfect 10. Corner ahoy. We're doing shenanigans corners again. What are we doing here? Dusan scored on his debut. 7-3 now. I mean, this is exactly what we needed. Some very weird corner routines going on. It's like we've not only has McGallagher lost confidence, we've lost confidence in McGallagher, it seems. Johnny Day has delivered a perfect 10 on his return to the club. What a man. What a man. What's that done to dynamics? Day takes the plaudits. Of course he does. It's what he does. Where does dynamics live? Did that work? Oh, did it work? No, it did not. Let's try going this way. Johnny Day wants a new deal to reflect his ability. You know what, Johnny Day? You know what? He wouldn't be interested because he's transfer listed. Hold on. Off the transfer list. We tried living without you. It was unbearable. Oh, we haven't got any money. We'll be back, Johnny. We will be back. Poppy Seed is his agent. That's a great name. Oh, dear me. Game seems much smoother than it was in December. They are releasing patches regularly. Right, now we've got to play Manchester City, who are top of the Premier League. Yikes. But it'll be fine. Stop watching this save when it ended on YouTube. How on earth is Johnny Day still a thing? I mean, we've literally, this transfer window, sold, what's his face? Lewis Brown. I've already forgotten his name. Lewis Brown? Was that his name? He was only here since non-league. But yeah, Johnny Day has been with us all the way through. It's Johnny bleeping Day. Every day is Johnny Day. . If only you could watch a highlight series to catch up. I mean, they can't now. Not allowed to anymore. It's all done. It's gone. Deleting it all. Got to catch up by bedtime or it's gone forever. Kwame Poku. Ah, he's too expensive. We've got no money. We can't be signing anyone else. Right, that's Super Mario, isn't it? So we are getting him. I mean, it is a complete gamble because he might be the bottom end of these ranges, in which case he's rubbish. But he might be everything we've ever dreamed of, so we were signing him. Oh, Poppy Seeds just lost a client. Oh my word. Is he in yet? Get him in. I had to step away. Did he score? He scored twice. He got an assist. He posted a perfect 10 out of 10. He is Johnny Day. That's what he does. I mean, he's not at the maximum of where he could have been, but he's certainly, I mean, he's a decent Premier League player. He's probably the best player at the club now. Mario Orsolic. Hydrate and posture. He's got a good goal record for Croatia under 21s. Lewis Brown's still here. Oh no, he's out on loan at Millwall. I thought we'd sold him. So Lewis Brown could have a return yet. We've seen it with Johnny Day. If we get relegated, Lewis Brown will be back next season. It's another one who thinks he's a false nine. I'll be the judge of who's a false nine. Who is Jones? Yeah, get him in as well. We needed a left winger. Well, that's 3 good signings now, I think. Who'll all come straight into the first team reckoning, if not straight into the team. But he looks pretty useful as well. Former Posh player as well. And like I say, fingers crossed, Johnny Day has come back, inspired that performance, and then we go on a little bit of a run. That's all we want, a little bit of a run now. We're not going to beat Man City, but we play Wrexham in our next match. And we smashed them earlier in the season. Right, where's these new boys? Where's this new winger we've just signed? There he is. Why is he not even on the bench? Is he registered? What's the meaning of this? Right, well, Byrne can come off the bench and get him on. Dare we? I mean, he's wanted to do it forever. If we're going to play players in their best roles, dare we play McGilligot as a false nine? I mean, yeah, let's get McGilligot in the false nine against Man City. What's the worst that can happen? He's our captain now. Let's play around his strengths. And if he thinks this is his strength, prove it. We're letting him do the role Rob Harley wanted to do all those years. That is an absurd looking Manchester City front line. Oh my word. Mbappe, Haaland, Musiala. With Foden coming out of central midfield to support them. Wowzers. We're not losing yet. If it stays 0-0, you know what that's setting us up for. Well, boys and girls, what a first half. No highlights, that's what we wanted. Same again, please. Oh! So Mbappe's quite good. Oh, blimey, who's that? Just almost getting decapitated. Yeeks. Right, there's our false nine. Ah. Warm up, Johnny. You're coming on with 20 minutes to go for your Premier League debut. Can you imagine? What if? Yeeks! What's happened here? I don't know why we're... Oh, oh my word! That's a goal. Well played, goal line technology. That was a goal. I'm not going to argue with it. Let's just all pretend we never saw that. Most complete version ever. Now, to be fair, that question has been asked at a Create a Q&A at SI before, and they have confirmed that there are mistakes coded in. So obviously they don't happen super frequently, but it is deliberately set up so that the game, so that like the officiating isn't perfect. Deliberately. Right, we're getting Mario on as well. What does he want to be when he grows up? A channel. Oh, he's already there. Lovely. There you go. It's Super Mario Day. So Day, Mario and Jones all on. Or not on yet. We're getting an attack. We're doing an attack. Oh, Frankie! The false nine! Cancel, cancel, cancel. This changes everything. False nine, Frankie! Lovely stuff. Right, we'll still make that change. But we're changing the other changes. For the back fourer. All on yellow cards. Yeah, these two get to stay on after combining for the goal. Oh, I thought Amper had injured himself there, the way he just stopped, but I think it was a really clumsily animated tackle. Kick him, that's it. Kick him again. Kick him up into the sky. Oh. I mean, that might have been over the line as well. They can be. We're allowed that. Right, Larios is tired. Our defenders are shattered, as you can imagine. I took the other centre back off the bench, so he can't come on. Right, Amper's going to come off. I mean, he deserves it. The only reason we're anywhere near this point of the game is because Johnny Day has been inspirational. So get him on for 10 minutes. There's his Premier League debut. He 100% deserves it. And, yeah. Johnny Day might be single-handedly turning this ship around. Because this is ridiculous. If we can hold on. We've got 90 seconds left. Oh. Oh. No. We've done so well. Oh, heroic defending again. He's onside. In the Johnny Day channel. We've just beaten Manchester City. Come on! I know I've missed a few streams, but just realised you're back in the old stadium. We've never left this stadium. That is huge. Brings us off the bottom of the table. We're right back in the mix. And we play Wrexham next. So there's a very real chance of us winning 2 on the bounce. If Johnny Day inspires us staying in the Premier League, he'll finally get that knighthood he's deserved for a long time. Dior wants to start more games. Well, he should be better at football then. You're a squad player. I wouldn't be happy. Well, so? Did you not have a season at Fake Wimbledon? No. We thought we might, but we never did. This is still the first season in the Premier League. We thought we'd have to go to Milton Keynes, but we just added undersoil heating to our current ground. Who's this? Why are we making an offer for another left winger? We don't need another left winger. We've just signed a left winger. Mario can do set pieces, it seems. That's an interesting development. Onyeka has gone to FC Annecy. See, that would be a club I'd like to manage at some point. I like Annecy. I've got an Annecy magnet on my fridge. Me and Anna had delicious French onion soup in Annecy. Ah, Reece Chadwick's broken his back. That's not ideal. He's going to be out for nearly 3 months with it. Right, we don't need this Ayala guy. We've just signed a left winger. Oh, okay, we're signing him as well, are we? Okay, yeah, we'll bring him in too. I'm not quite sure how we're paying for all of this, but that feels like future Kev's problem. Does Geneva have a Lego shop? I don't think it does. I remember going into a toy shop and looking at the Lego, but I don't remember going to a Lego store there. Hold on, I'm checking now. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's an official Lego store in Geneva. But I did go Lego shopping in Geneva. There wasn't a lot there, and it's expensive like everything in Geneva. By the way, I might be in Denmark on Monday. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Only for the day. I haven't decided yet. I'm waiting for an accurate weather forecast. But I've got a brand deal to do, and I think it would work really well out of the country. I've been looking for an excuse to go to Denmark. Yeah, just a quick trip to Lego House, buy the new exclusive set, do a brand deal. Similar to how when I went last year, it was paid for by a sponsor. It looks like I've got a sponsor lined up to pay for the trip again. So we're looking to confirm that that's happening, which should be confirmed tomorrow. And then if there's good weather and the sponsor is nailed on, I think I'm going to Denmark on Monday. I'll be back for Tuesday's stream. Oh, should we sign Antoine Semenyo? No, we don't need any more wingers. Is it time sensitive with the end of the financial year? No, not really. Unless they're really desperate to throw money away. Or not throw it away, but get money off the books. They're not going to pay this financial year. Shame Billund is so far away from anywhere else. Billund is nice. And I'm there for like 6 hours. I'll have time to go to the Lego house, go to the Lego store, go past Legoland in a taxi and say, there's Legoland, and then get back on the plane. I'm not there for anything other than Lego. But I was having a look on the website because Ryanair don't run that route anymore. It has to be BA. So it is a bit more expensive. But because it's such a short flight on BA, it's only like 80 quid to upgrade to business class. And I'm like, never going to fly business class again. Never going to get. I might fly business class because then it's a vlog video as well. Because I can't really get a vlog out of I'm flying to Denmark again, but I flew business class. That's a video. Yeah, I'll get some spunk as well while I'm there. Right, Super Mario's coming in. New boy Fiorini's in. But we don't want 2 playmakers. Have we got Johnny Day on the bench? Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Make sure Johnny Day's on the bench. Chizzy's not fit. Johnny Day can be on the bench. Business class on a short haul to Denmark wouldn't be much to vlog about. I mean, it's a title, which is the main thing. I'll just enjoy having a comfy seat. Kev loves a good clickbait. It's how we pay the bills. The only thing is, to do it, I'm going to have to miss the Moose Cup final because the flight is like super early from Heathrow. So I'll realistically go down the night before, which means I'll be driving when the Moose Cup final's on. Not that I'm that bothered about the Moose Cup. But Anna's at Andy's in the afternoon, so I can't go earlier in the day, and I don't want to be driving through the middle of the night because that defeats the purpose of going down the night before. So I'll literally pick Anna up from Andy's house, drop her back off here, and then drive down listening to the Moose Cup on the radio. But that's a small price to pay for a lovely little trip to Billand. Is there a Lego shop at Heathrow? I can't remember the last time. I don't think I've flown from Heathrow since, like, I was married. It's probably 20 years since I've flown from Heathrow. No, just Hamleys. I can work with Hamleys. That's an annoying goal. Boo and hiss. We can't beat Man City, then lose at home to Wrexham. That completely defeats the purpose of what we've just done. Demand more immediately. There's no dedicated standalone Lego store at Heathrow Airport. We can purchase Lego sets at these Hamleys stores. Nice. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be hurting for Lego shopping that day. There's the Lego store at the Lego house, plus there's the Lego store at Billand Airport. So I'm going to have plenty of opportunities to buy some Lego. And I'm only going for one set. I just want this year's Lego House exclusive set. On the flight home, the cabin crew learned it was our flight home from honeymoon and piled us with champagne. Nice. I mean, what I'm thinking is, because last year I had to carry a load of bags onto my Ryanair flight, and luckily it wasn't full, so they were kind of sat on the seat next to me on the way home, and it was very uncomfortable. But if it's only I won't fly business class both ways, but on the way home, business class gets me checked luggage and a meal. I checked. So for 80 quid, that it would cost me more than 80 quid for checked baggage and a meal on Ryanair. So I can check any Lego I buy and get a free dinner. So it all makes sense. Johnny Day might be coming on in a minute. But the only problem is when I last checked the weather, it said it was with wind chill, it felt like 2 degrees in Billand. I don't really want to go if it's 2 degrees. I don't want to sit outside doing my brand deal shivering. It was lovely and sunny when I went last year. Right. Oh, it's not a corner. I thought it was corner ahoy. Shoot! Penalty kick, surely. Oh! Super Mario! On his debut! Shut up, VAR. Hey! Not even close. How has that even gone to VAR? Oh! Oh, nearly. Right, come on, you rascals. Let's win now. What day is it? What does he like to be? SFC. That one. That's how he gets into his little channels. You could fly to London back to catch the game. I mean, I'll be going on Monday, so I won't be flying while the football's on. I'll be driving down to stay at the hotel the night before because I don't want to have to drive it. I don't want to have to leave home at like 3 a.m. on Monday morning. I'd rather drive down on the Sunday night. Look at your Instagrams. I'm the guy in Orlando. I can get you discounts on Lego. Nice. I don't ever look at DMs anywhere, so I don't know who the guy in Orlando is. But this sounds exciting. Unfortunately, I can't really buy a lot of Lego in Orlando because I obviously have to get it home. But I am potentially interested in discounts. I do like discounts. Right, can we do a winning goal, please? Apparently not. I mean, if you'd have offered us 4 points from Man City and Wrexham, we'd have taken it. It's frustrating to not beat Wrexham, though. When you go to Orlando, you have to go to the Great Pele statue. I mean, honestly, I don't know that I do, unless it's like next to the Mouse House. I'm not making a special trip to go and see a statue of some guy. Look at your DMs after the stream. What Instagram am I looking at? I have multiple. This is why I don't look at DMs anywhere, because I have like 18 social media accounts. Right, Dior's off to Luton. Oh! They've just taken out a £25 million mortgage for me to spend on transfers. Oh, here we go, boys and girls. £100 million week of transfers incoming. Save it for next gen. Balls to that. Right, for a start, half of it goes into wage budget, so that we've got some wages to play with. It's a 30-foot tall cartoon Pele. What's not to love? I mean, where is it? If it's going to take me more than 5 minutes to walk to it from my hotel or from the parks, then it's a waste of time. It's like, just look at it on the internet. Right, who's he? This is where I have to work out what we even need now. I guess defenders. Looking at this, we need centre-backs. They've not... I wish they'd have done this at the start of the window. I've got like 9 days. And I wasn't prepared for this kind of money. So we could do with wingers still. Wingers, centre-backs, a left-back. Right, we've got left-backs that we're looking at here. So are any... Oh. They're all out of date. Right, cancel all of this. Add new ones of these. So centre-back, star player, centre-back, important player, centre-back, important player, left-back, star player, left-back, important player, left wing, star player, guess what? Left wing, important player, right wing, star player, right wing, important player. That'll do. It was near Universal. It was by an all-you-can-eat steak restaurant. See, why didn't you lead with the all-you-can-eat steak restaurant? Because now Obviously, I'm interested. That's still happening in the Premier League, by the way. Forest through thanks to some terrible penalties. I see. Right, now you're talking. Noah. Oh, you're too old. Get out of here, Noah. Christian Earring. 22-year-old left back. Okay. I'm interested. Better than any left back we've got at the moment. In you come, Earring. 2.5 million. I've got 10 times that. Give you way more than that. But we'll play your game. Boom. Earring. Bobby Thomas. Maybe we do get an old man. He's 6'3". Maybe we need an old man centre-back who's better than all our other centre-backs. Who's got a Premier League relegation to his name too. So he's experienced of being rubbish in the Premier League like we are. You know what? Needs must, and he's cheap. Even if he ends up being a backup, it's useful experience of playing at this level, albeit unsuccessfully. And then Julian Malatini. Where is he? 32-year-old, 6'3". See, I'm less interested, even though he's much more exciting. But he's not going to speak the language. And it's not as if we can bring him in and it doesn't matter if he doesn't settle straight away. We need someone who's going to come in and either be awesome for the next 3 seasons or come and fix a problem straight away. There's no point doing someone who... As a result, he's unwilling to enter contract talks. That's going to be the problem we have now, isn't it? We've identified this guy as a target, have we? I mean, I wouldn't say no. Yeah, we'll have a bit of this. I don't remember identifying him as a target, but I'll just nod and make an offer for him. Okay, he can be a target. Thanks, media report. Boom. Lovely stuff. The only problem is, of course, doing all these transfers, we're going to absolutely wreck dynamics. But needs must. I just wish they'd have given the money a little bit sooner. It's all been left so late. We're going to accidentally leave some of it for next gen day because we're not going to have it. We're not going to be able to get it all spent in time. Chizzy's fit again. Right, Bobby Thomas is coming in, hopefully. Frankie's injured. False 9 Frankie. Oh, God, it's a proper injury because I've been offered a... Oh, no, I thought he was a replacement. Tight hamstring, 1 to 2 days. Who's this guy? Anwar El Mukabi. We need a left back. Moroccan international. Nice. Oh, he's going to be expensive. But you know what? We've got the money to flail around now. Let's flail it. We're a Premier League team. We can't be getting nervous about £10 million transfers. That's old Bedford. We're new Bedford. Star player. Oh, look at the salary. I mean, he backs himself. Giovanni Rustignoli. Another left winger slash striker. Oh, left winger slash striker who's really quick. Oh, kind of want him. How does he compare to what we've got currently? He'd be our best left winger, but nowhere near the team as a striker. So that's what we need. We need a left winger. Hold on, he's available for free. Oh, why am I even fannying about? Just get him in. Get that gone as well. Franco Tonga. Too old. Magnus Veyrum. 6'4". He's a full-size human male. Maybe we don't need Thomas. So £1 million up front. 3 million on the Never Never. Seems fair. You're financially ruined if we get relegated. If we get relegated, as if. Ben Bobsian. No, not good enough. Too old. Fernando Rivera. Too old, and we've got good midfielders. Zane Silcott Dewberry. I've fallen in love with the other guy. Ibrahim Suleimane. That name's familiar. Too old. Gabriel Meck. Oh, he's Brazilian. Now then. He's played for Ipswich and he wasn't any good for them. No point. Right, new centre-back arriving. This is certainly a higher calibre of player than the ones we were looking at in the summer. The world believes we might be able to stay up. What is going on at Annecy? They've got money to throw around, haven't they? John Taiu. Left back. With a grey moustache. He needs some of that powder we were talking about earlier. A little bit of moustache powder. He's we'll have a look at if we don't get the other left back option, I think. We're certainly still learning roles around here. You can't both do that. You are going to have to drop a little bit deeper. Burnell's coming back to fitness as well. Johnny Day's done his bit. I mean, we probably can give him his reward for it as well. It's the second time we've done this. Sorry, Johnny. At some point, we will be able to chat when we're not trying to sign loads of players. I am going to give you some money at some point. We'll get you working in the club shop. Be a coach. You're a motivational man. Join the coaching setup. I want to be able to do what football teams do in real life. I want him to be part coach, part playing for the under 21s and just being around as a club legend. Clubs do that kind of thing in real life. Probably not with 25-year-olds, but I think in this case of Johnny Day, you probably would. You'd say to him, look, realistically, you're not going to be starting in the Premier League, but if we don't go down this year, we might go down next year. You're only 25. You can stay here for the rest of your life. And if we ever drop down out of this division again, you're back in the team. Until then, can we just give you 10 grand a week for the next 10 years? Which you couldn't have ever dreamt of getting when you signed for us in non-league. And we'll just pay you as a thank you for everything you've done up to this point. That's what I want to be able to say to him. That's annoying. Oh, I know his playtime expectations important player because there's no way to have that conversation with him. And that's annoying. We certainly need some physical presence for defending these set pieces. We've been hit with a couple of them now. That Man City result is going to count for nothing if we then don't get anything out of Wrexham and Palace. Oh, it's so annoying. How have we got away with that? We haven't. We have. Weird. That looked like a penalty to me. We're getting some questionable decisions go our way. I think part of this mortgage was paying off refs. He had to be offside, surely. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Miles off, look. No, you see, he was actually miles off. Right, come on, you Wallies. Do a football. Let's go attack him. We're at home. We need football goals. The Man City result is bonkers with how we've played before and since. I need to shout at them. I want to demand more. There we go. There's a few of these boys who are playing their last games. Larios, Bees, Plaza. None of them are really good enough for what we're up against. How's it going? Season saved yet? We're getting on it. When was I last relegated in FM? I don't even remember. A long time ago. I know there was a non-league to legend where I was almost relegated with Posh, but jumped before I was pushed. I was relegated with Tor all those years ago in non-league to legend. I was relegated with Hamburg, I think, at one point. Wasn't I? Or was I? Was I sacked before I was relegated? I don't remember. Because that's the thing. Usually you are sacked before you're relegated. We're in a weird situation where we're not getting sacked. Schalke. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, it's not happened very often, that's for sure. Nuneaton, you were relegated. There you go. So there's been a handful of sackings over the years, but it's been years. All of these saves we're talking about were like pre-COVID, I think. We are talking 5, 6+ years ago. We've been rubbish in this match. Larios knows we're looking at left backs. That's why he's posting an absolute stinker. Oh, Frankie's injured. Chizzy, you're back. The new save starts on Monday. It's all sorted. I know exactly what I'm doing. Topher's made me an intro. I've got the thumbnail ready. I just need to record the first episode, which I'll do tomorrow. And yeah, it will start Monday, 4 o'clock. And that's all the information you need at the moment. Oh, Chizzy. Chizzy, Chizzy, Chizzy. Very attacking. Demand more. Come on! Aha! Is the new save still going to be on the vanilla database? Yeah, I don't see any reason to mod the game. It already doesn't work and isn't finished. We're getting an intro as well. I mean, an intro as in the first 90 seconds of the first video. There's not going to be a silly little 90s style jingle with motion graphics on the screen. It's not 2018. Injured false 9 Frankie's coming on. I miss the jingle. Nobody misses the jingle. I love how many people only realise the intro is missing on this year's non-league version. Yeah, it's been gone like 3 years. But people were in the mood to moan this year. No more stream highlights. No way to prove that you're one take Kev anymore. I don't need to prove it. It's known. The streams will still be live, so that'll be something of a clue. Oh, for goodness sake. Who's that? Bees. That's the last you ever see of him. We've got 3 new centre-backs coming in. We'll just stick him on the Crystal Palace bus. No more stream highlights. Can't justify continuing to do them. Topher costs a fortune. And they're not getting views. So Topher's been transferred to Block Party. Topher's going to be paid by the part of the business that actually makes some money. Football Manager's being converted fully back into hobby status. Right, new defenders. Just get all the new defenders in. What's Topher doing for Block Party? Come a bit closer. Give it. Don't worry, I'll come to you. He's going to edit some videos. Was there a... I might have been a little bit of a wang there. I don't know what other answer I could have given, though. I need a refreshing beverage. Any recommendations? Exclamation mark holy, boys and girls. It's delightful. Get it down your neck, which I think is their corporate slogan. Come on, Frankie, sort yourself out. Have you seen much of the world of Frozen yet? I mean, I've been keeping up to date with the development of it over the last couple of years. We'll go soon enough. I think we're going to try and be there for the 1st of June new release day. Is it 1st of June? So either 1st of June or 1st of July. One of them I need to go to Disneyland. One of them I need to go to Barcelona because they're releasing Main Street USA. Lego, I'm talking about. Lego are releasing a Main Street USA set and a Sagrada Familia set 1 month after another. So I need to go and get them from their local stores because it's fun videos. Rumoured. I mean, you know full well it's happening. Are we getting voiceover, Chris, in Lego videos? Not if he wants to continue being employed. He has to behave himself on the main channel. He's already discovered today that I've watched the video back. Something he's just not used to me doing. Right, this guy. I did want to strangle you briefly. Look, it's just how it's going to be. I'm very particular about that channel. Shall we sign Norbert? I don't think we can have too many defenders. Oh, we can't pay a £4.3 million release clause, I don't think. Norbert, I like your name. Don't need a left midfielder. So you're doing more Paris vlogs over the next few months then? I mean, the plan was always to go to Disneyland at some point this year. We were probably going to go in September, but now there's a reason to go in June. There's a rumoured reason to go in June. So we'll probably go there for the 1st of July new release day. Because it just makes sense to. We did a video where we drove to Disneyland to buy the Beauty and the Beast castle last year, and it did really well. So people like me doing absolutely bonkers things that normal people wouldn't do, like going to a completely different country to get a Lego set that you don't have to do. You can just buy it from here if you want it. But why would I not go to Barcelona to get the Sagrada Familia set and then take the set and show it the real Sagrada Familia? That's just a fun video. Right, Gene is not in the squad at the moment. This isn't ideal. Where is he? Where's Mean Gene? Mean Owen Gene needs to get in the squad. Oh, we can just put him in. Why wasn't he in? All the more reason to check your DMs to get Lego with me. Yes, but if the Lego with Mew is in another country, I can't get it back here. I'll definitely have a look though. I'm not gonna ignore you. I forgot Luke McNally was a coach here now. Saw a guy on TikTok build the Trevi fountain on location, but to avoid crowds, he had to do it during the night. Yeah, that guy's great. I know exactly who you mean. He's done quite a lot of traveling to build sets, and he's a really good like storyteller, editor kind of chap as well. And his Lego basement is incredible. Right, he's coming in. We're getting all the new defenders. He's expensive, but he's coming in. Get them all in. We're signing 4 centre backs here. Bees isn't going to be allowed in the training ground. Yeah, he's coming in. We all remember what Bees just did against Crystal Palace. Right, that's one of our new centre-backs. Magnus Vejrum. Big boy. 2 caps for Denmark already. Is he from Billund? Can you imagine if he's from Billund? That would be glorious. Is he a Lego boy? How do I find out? Eligibility? No. This used to be something I knew where to find. I don't know how to find where he was born. Soften. There you go. And we've also signed Anwar Al Mubaki, who's a left back and very good. He's a good Premier League left back. We've all of a sudden got quite a good defence that's actually fit for purpose at this level, which we have not had at any previous point this season. Now my director of football is trying to bring me in another winger. Rustin Nignoli is in as well. Yeah, get him a contract. Get everyone a contract. Just get boys in. I love the fact we couldn't offer Johnny Day 10 grand a week, but we can give this random guy from Wolves 36 grand. The board know, don't they? Yeah, get Norbert in. Yeah, get him in. Oh, he's already here. Doesn't matter. Get him in anyway. Sign him again. I have no idea what our squad is going to look like after all this. We're going to have to go and have a look. Have I become a Bedford Club legend yet? I don't know how to check. Ramirez. Don't know who you are, but get him in. Yeah, he's in. Yeah, Ramirez is. I think that's 5 centre-backs we've signed now. Some might argue it's too many. I would point to our goals conceded recently and say it's nice to have options. And if we need to park the bus again, at least we can play all the centre-backs. Oh, this one has to be delayed. Interact with board. Can we have him, please? He doesn't represent an immediate and clear upgrade. Yeah, neither does any. It's me. Come on, it's Kev. Yeah, delay that until deadline time. We might be able to sneak a sale or 2 out. There you go. That's how you upgrade a defence. I mean, does anyone want bees for 16 million? Could you imagine? He's got 24 caps for Chile at 21 years old. He's obviously got something about him. He's just not any good at being a footballer. No one wants him. Nah, he's still too recent a signing. That's going to be the problem. Anyone with value, we're going to struggle to get shot of. Maybe Bees will become the left back. That's probably not the worst place to put him. He's just not a centre back. Amundsen Day's not good enough. He's so far down the pecking order now. You have to scroll to find him. There you go. We can get him gone. Get him on the loan list as well. Just get him out of here. Who else do we want rid of? Rowley probably isn't good. He might get there. He's 6'4" as well. Poor old Bobby Thomas, the 8th choice centre back after we've just signed him. Who else have we got that we need rid of? Chadwick, who broke his back, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Floyd Samba is still here. How is that a thing that's happened? Any clauses to sell? Probably not, but we'll have a look. We've never really sold anyone for money before. Right. Left wing, Carrick Murphy isn't good enough. So he can go. Nobody wants him. We'll try. How is he still? I mean, he's out on loan, so I guess that's okay. Bees is higher up the pecking order at right wing than he is at centre back, which says a lot about Bees, I think. Burnell is probably not fit enough to sell. Yeah, 4 to 7 weeks. He needs to go. Ah, there you go. Get £1 million for him. That's jolly super duper. And if we get both those two gone, we should be able to get that winger. I hope. Ryan Sessignon's had his contract mutually terminated at Fulham. Don't think he's good enough for us. Right, Luton wants Samba. Yeah, you can have him. Get everybody out of here. So Samba's gone to Luton. Oh, bit high. We didn't get him. We ran out of time. Never mind. I think that's still been an excellent end to the transfer window. After the board gave me my money far too late. We ended up spending like 30 million that January. So what does our best 11 look like now? What is he and he still doing in that? That can't be right. We'll see. Who are we playing? Everton. Easy. Let's wallop them. Can't get him in unless we take someone out, or he can come out and he can go in. That's easy enough. He doesn't need to be registered. There's a few of them don't need to be registered. That'll do. Johnny Day scored and got a 10 out of 10 on his first day back. Scored twice, got an assist, got a 10 out of 10. Because he's Johnny bleeping Day. And as there can only be one day at Bedford at one time, Amundsen Day is on his way out. It never was Ethan Amundsen Day. We don't need to see any of this anymore. We've got no money. Again. If we stay up, we'll have loads of money to spend. Might be quite a large if. Because we're now into February and we're still bottom of the league. 4 points from safety. 14 games to go. All hope is not lost. All right. So, false nine Frankie, O'Shea Lambert, new boy Rustin Ignoli, who I'm very excited about on that left-hand side. Amper, Mandelli, Kearney. No B's at the back. Vejrum comes in. It's a strong-looking team. With some actual bench options now, which we never had before. Which is going to be huge for us. Let's win a football match. Please and thank you. Survival starts here with our new look squad. Please and thank you. Go on, shoot. Oh, false nine Frankie. Look at him being all fancy. Oh. Oh, Rustignoli nearly scored on his debut. That would have been lovely. I'd have been quite delighted. As it is, I'm a little sad. Where are Everton in the league? Pushing for Champions League. This is a tough match. I wish I hadn't looked. Now I'm afraid. How did he miss that? Well, it went behind for a corner, so it must have been saved or deflected. He didn't just kick it wide from there. Oh, balls. Easy. We're fine. Don't worry about it. New look defence. I love that they're getting a highlight from it as well, so they're probably going to score. Or maybe we are with false nine Frankie. No, we're not. They are. What is happening here? Why is any of this a highlight? That whole passage of play was quite misleading. Oh! Very sad. Oh? Oh, I thought we were VARing. Right, here we go. Give it to false nine Frankie. Aha, new boy rusting out. The new players, not much difference seemingly has been made. All that money spent. Right, kick him. Kick him. There's a big gap there between our defence and midfield. But then the midfielder there proving there wasn't actually a big gap at all, making the interception. Ah! We were never supposed to get points away at Everton. I'm not that worried. Unless we get absolutely battered. Give it time, they'll gel. We've got 13 games left this season. And we're adrift at the bottom of the table. Don't know that we've got the whole give it time luxury. We're going to have a cracking side in the Championship, though. We're going to win the Championship easily. And then we've got some good young players to have a proper crack at the Premier League second time round. We've beaten Man City. We're good. There you go. Go attacking. We've got to ease the new boys in, obviously. False 9 Frankie's been our best player. McGallagher got 40 goals again next season. Yeah, exactly. And this time we sell him before. But he can get another 40 goals next season. We'll sell him for 30 million. And that'll pay for all these players we've just brought in. Pay off that mortgage we've just taken out. This Rustignoli guy looks exciting, but very chaotic. I feel like he's going to become a cult hero, but he's going to frustrate me a lot. Oh, balls. Boo. They've not been 3 goals better than us. I can see the match stats. Right. Get him off. Get the new boy on. Get him off. Get the new boy on. Get him off because he's not had a very nice time. Right, get Super Mario on. Super Mario and Chizzy can both come on. And we've just got to keep messing around and trying players and combinations until we stumble across what works. That's going to be the problem now. We're going to get to the end of the season. I still won't know what my best 11 is. And my watch is really irritating me. Oh, I've got a little rash appearing under my watch. I've been scratching it. That's not good. I need a less sweaty watch strap, clearly. Well, that wasn't ideal. How often do I upgrade my watch? When they bring out a new one that's got a feature that I need. I don't get a new one just for the sake of it. So this is the Ultra 2, I think. I don't feel the need to get the new Ultra one that exists. It doesn't really do anything that mine doesn't. So I've had this one a couple of years now, I think. New formation? What are you trying? Because I'm certainly not doing a new formation. I'm not a coward. But if you want to be cowardly in your own save, fill your boots. Do a new formation. That's what cowards do. Real managers just throw money and new players at the problem. I know this formation works. If it's not working, it's because the players aren't good enough. And it's all on them. Would I recommend the Ultra Watch over a generic one, but only for general use? Don't do much physical stuff, but fancy an upgrade. I don't really know what it does that the normal one doesn't do. I would recommend it because it's a really good watch, but I'll level with you. Don't even look at with all my Apple stuff pretty much. I just get the best one and don't really look at what the other ones do. I'm their dream customer. They bring out a new product. If they tell me it's better than their previous one, I'm like, okay, I'll have one, please. Right, Hurtado is on his way out. And Amundsen Day is on his way out. And now we get to hopefully rattle some goals past Crew and give us another confidence boost, which we can then use to beat Wolves, Blackburn and Spurs on the bounce and get out of the relegation zone. That's the plan. Right. Bellingham rumours swirl as Paris Saint-Germain watch on with checkbook ready. Maybe we should bring in Bellingham. Seems like a sensible plan. He's probably still good in FM. Right, shiny new boys are in. Oh, he likes to be an inverted fullback, does he? I like it. A halfback. I mean, we've got a lot of players going in at centre-back there. We've got an inverted fullback and a halfback. There's going to be times where we have 4 centre-backs. We are going full Man City. There we go. Can one of your centre-backs be an overlapping centre? I'm not bringing Bees back in. He's never playing for me again at centre-back. He's probably on the bench and will come on in this match at centre-back. There he is. We're going to bring him on the wing. The match engine does only allow 3 centre-backs at once. It only allows 3 players in that central column. So hopefully they'll judge amongst themselves which one becomes the 3rd centre-back. We're asking for a lot of intelligence from the players concerned. Oh. Here we go. Football goal. Oh, Mario! It was offside anyway, but that was hideous. Right, that watch needs to come off because I keep scratching and I'm going to make myself bleed. Oh, what has happened there? I've been wearing an Apple Watch for years. It's this new strap that I got in Belgium. Could do it with a clean, actually. Let's get one of my special... I've got a lens wipe. Let's clean it with a lens wipe. I'll go and run it under the tap after this. Oh, can't get into my lens wipe. Allergic to new strap. I wouldn't imagine I'm allergic to it. I've had it a month. It's more a case of it doesn't let any. It doesn't let it breathe, and it probably needs a clean every now and again. It's got a lot of grime stuck to it. But I imagine it's a lack of breathability. That's why I had a leather one before. So I've had this problem in the past. Oh, pop it on the other wrist for a bit. Why are we losing? Ah! I have no idea how to put a watch on my wrong hand. I don't know how people do this. It's so complicated. Ugh. Oh, I tell you what, this makes me feel a bit more French. We are losing 2-0 at home against Crewe. This does not bode well for our shiny new signings. This is probably problematic and troublesome in equal measure. You're letting yourselves down. This isn't good enough. And Johnny Day's not on the bench to rescue us. Throw the bottle. I will never throw the bottle. Where's Johnny Day? He's not going to get anywhere near the team now. Right, we probably don't need a half-back. In fact, this is the problem. We don't need him playing that stupid role. Just be a fullback. Grow up. We're playing Crewe, for goodness sake. This hurts on that hand. Attack! More. I thought I already switched it to attack. This is not a good performance. Oh my word. We've just spent £20 million on defenders. As you can see, really money well spent. I really hope Crewe are top of the championship. Because then we've got something of an excuse. But this has been pathetic. Get them two on. Do we have other centre-back options? Not really. Should we go back to B's? Right, let's try Plaza there and B's there. So they're the former centre-back partnership. Let's get them in their actual positions at full-back. That's just literally hit the back of his head. Oh, Frankie! Come on now. You've got to be able to score against this lot. I've just realised it's Gracie in goal. That's part of the problem. I didn't even notice that. Oh, Frankie. Frankie. What are we going to do with you? That's my 5 subs used. At least show some kind of sign of life. We're berating. we should not be 3-0 down. Looking at the match stats. Oh, this is bananas. They're going to score again, aren't they? Oh, oh dear. Should have bought a new striker. I did. I bought Mario. Oh, come on. Oh. I've just poured holy all over my left chesticle. What a goal. Bees with the assist as well. Left back. Bees was always a left back. Right, come on. More. Plaza was always a right back. Playing it, he knows to give it to Bees. They're usually closer together. That Frankie, surely, releases Chizzy. Come on. The comeback is on. Frankie has lost all confidence. Right, let's grab the equaliser now, you plums. Oh, Chizzy! Oh, that was it. That should have been the equaliser. That was our moment, I think. Or was it? Yeah, it probably was. Because they're now dancing away again. Oh, my word. What was that? Gracie was there. I thought Gracie had gone forward when they shot from there. That was bonkers. What is that? That's what we're dealing with. That's the game telling me dynamics is off. Which we know because we've just signed loads of players. But have we got an equaliser in us? With like 2.5, 3 minutes to go. Chizzy is in. Frankie McGilligot. Oh my word. We are making hard work of this. They're going to score, aren't they? Right, come on. Grab the winner now. In normal time. And then we can say we never had anything to worry about. We actually might. That's a terrible cross. Yeah, that's it. Look at your watch. White shoes. Right. We've got one more sub we can make. I'm tempted to bring on Van der Hal for Gracie because Gracie's had a stinker. But I'm actually thinking getting on Kearney is probably the most sensible thing we can do. as our most not rubbish midfield player. Yeah, White Shoes was struggling with his watch as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it is so itchy now. I need to put boxing gloves on. Right, come on. We better go and get a winner now. Demand more. He's had a good game on the right wing. And Plaza and Bees, I know we're playing against Crew, but Plaza and Bees look much better at fullback than they ever did at centre back. And Big Frankie in again. It's snowing. There's snow on the car. That's a nice detail. Look at that. Right, let's drop back to positive now. They've gone to flat back 7. They've given up. They're on damage limitation now. I'm blaming the first half on us asking them to make decisions with the whole inverted fullback, halfback thing. And now we've taken that confusion away. All of a sudden, we're not incompetent at the back. And we've brought on our actual proper strike partnership and they're scoring goals. And the two of those things combined have been quite the difference maker. Go on, Kenny, top corner. That is one of the maddest fullbacks I've ever done, though. Oh, he's swapped his watch onto his right wrist now, like I have. So realistic, this game. Oh, my word. See, the thing is, though, when Bees does that there, it's less damaging than when he does it at centre-back. So that's good. Those two love continuing to pass to each other. Look at him go. He was a centre-back 2 weeks ago. And there's Frankie's hat-trick. Captain Frankie, put your arms down. You're playing against Crew. Where have you been all season? You tall moron. We're going to win the FA Cup this season after these two absolutely incompetent extra time matches, aren't we? Because the team will click as the tournament goes on. Chizzy! Well, that was stressful for a while. Remember the last time we did this, next match we beat Man City. Frankie nearly scored again there, I think. Oh, it's a penalty. Is that Chizzy? I think that might be Chizzy. It is Chizzy. White boots as well. Trying to be like his manager. 6-3. It was never in doubt. Easy. Ten out of 10 from Frankie McGallagher. That was not a bad second half and extra time there. That worked out okay. And now we have to spin that into beating Wolves. That's quite important now. Because we are 4 points adrift at the bottom. We'll still be bottom even if we win. But we need to start closing the gap a little bit. No more inverting fullbacks. That is correct. Let me take that out. Normal fullbacks. Thank you. That is a big 4 matches coming up. Oh, Plaza's just reinvented himself as a right back and now he's got a cold. El Mubaki, the new left back, is now out injured. It's opening the door for Bees to play at left back. Imagine if Bees becomes a star. You want an improved contract? Well, you're not having one. End of the season, we'll talk. End of the season. I appreciate it. Thanks. There you go. Because we'd be looking to replace him in the summer. Either we don't need him because we're in the Championship and Gracie's good enough, or we're still in the Premier League and we need to upgrade him. So just push him down the road and sell him in the summer. Ipswich in the FA Cup now. We're getting a nice draw. I think we're going to win the FA Cup. I've decided. Right, Larios is coming out. Bees is going to play at fullback because he was good at the end of that match. You are going back to being a target forward because you just scored a hat-trick playing in that role. Don't give me any more of this I'm a false 9 nonsense. You just scored a hat-trick playing the role you scored 48 goals from last season. You, sir, are a target man, whether you like it or not. And here we go. Went to get my nightly ketchup sandwich. What I miss. That is one of the most unhinged sentences anyone's ever put in the chat. Why didn't you take your phone with you? Here we go then. Continue where we left off in the last match. How do I feel about canned tuna? It's fine. I'm more of a mackerel guy myself. I had mackerel, canned mackerel at lunch today. One of my favourite TikTok accounts is Tinned Fish Reviews. I do like a tinned fish, but tuna is a little bit basic for my fish needs. I want my tinned fish to properly stink. Yeah, sardines are good. Mackerel's good. Pilchards. I haven't had pilchards for a long time. The thing with pilchards is you can't get them in a small can. And Anna doesn't like tinned fish. But I am a pilchard fan. We're losing here. Salmon's all right, but it's no pilchard. Tell you what I do like, crab paste. Look at Bees, the best left back in the league. Oh, look at false 9 Frankie. Right, I guess we go attacking again. And start shouting at me again. It worked in the last match. I'd rather not have to go 3-0 down every time we pick up a win. Oh, lovely work. Here we go. Football goal. Oh, it nearly was. That was a heavy touch. Very annoying. At least we've got defenders who can do that now. We weren't doing that before. They've got Ansu Fati in their team. Oh, we just broke him. Good. They no longer have Ansu Fati in their team. More! Here we go. Equaliser just before half time. Oh, balls. Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I'm looking at the bench. I've just poured that over myself for the second time. It's because the ice blocker, when you get towards the end of it, the ice just lunged at me. I've just been attacked by my own flask. Football! That's a centre-back who's just done that. I tell you what, though, I don't want to be soaked. There's no drink I'd rather be soaked in than a lovely drop of holy. We've got a centre-back who can do this. This is glorious. Look, he's on his way back. Someone gives him the ball. He's like, okay, fine. I'll do a goal. Wallop. We'll encourage. We're going to stay on attacking. We seem to play better on attacking. Because we can't defend either way, so we may as well just try and score goals. Best left back in the league, Bees. There he is, look. Good old Bees. There's a big gap where he should be defending. Oh, goodness me. Oof. This might be approaching Super Mario time. On for O'Shea Lambert. So I really want him to work. He had a good game on the right wing in the last match, so he can come on. And then, why isn't Larios on the bench? I was going to bring him on for Bees. Whose idea was that? Come on, encourage. Stop scratching your wrist, Kev. I can't, it's so itchy. Oh, that was a risky little pass. Oh, here we go. He is playing well at the moment. Pass to James. Shoot! Oh, what did you shoot from there for, you Wally? What a silly boy. We're putting them under some pressure. Right, come on. Get the ball back now, please. This is silly. They shouldn't have the ball for this long. Oh, they certainly shouldn't score. No, are you listening? Goodness sake. We've been the better team. This is our first Premier League FMing. Get Chizzy on. We haven't got a left-sided player to come on. Where's that winger we bought? We spent all that money on him, and now you're hiding him from me. More! Oh dear. Late equaliser, anyone? Please? Or even a highlight? No? Hideous. Oh, boys and girls. This needs to magically come together with 12 games to go. We're now 5 points adrift of safety. And we play Blackburn next, who are one of the teams we're chasing. So that is what I'm going to save for Tuesday. Because we've got Blackburn, Spurs, Sunderland, Leicester, Fulham are our next 5 league games. If we're still in the relegation zone when we head to Villa, we're going down. Because those last 3 games, Man United away, Arsenal at home, Chelsea away, we need to be fully safe with bells on before the end of April. Which seems like a lot to ask, but it'll be fine because we're going to win the FA Cup. And O'Shea Lambert's loan has been made permanent, so that's nice. Right, yeah. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Where's my end button? There it is.